Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Control. So I've noticed this place is getting, like, increasingly busy. I guess the more people I sort of rescue out there in the world, the more people are going to run here. You know, everybody who's got their HL thing-majiggies on, whatever the hell they're called. But yes, so I guess this is just becoming the central hub. And oh, hang on, we actually have level 3 access now. I can open this. It's open. There's probably nothing worthwhile in here. We have a note. America Overnight results. The America Overnight program has operated successfully for over blank years. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call in and report their experiences with the paranormal. In fact, America Overnight alerted the Bureau of blank and blank in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector have catalogued and categorized each episode of America Overnight that has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more blank results of Night Springs have also been catalogued in a separate report. Night Springs. Wasn't Night Springs... Oh god, I'm stretching my memory now. It's been so long since I played it. Wasn't Night Springs in Alan Wake? Weren't they like... excuse me, weren't they like Twilight Zone style episodes that you could watch on the TV in Alan Wake? I'm sure that was called Night Springs. I mean, that doesn't entirely surprise me. It is a thing of... I believe that there are, like, Easter eggs from all the games in this one. Because this one has kind of a multi-universe thing going on with it. So what's this? Resonance.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Now, we saw a bit of that at the end of the last episode, because I actually went back and watched the last episode again just to refresh my memory on where the hell we were. Hotlines. What have we got? Objects of power from the board, huh? What you got for me? Objects of power holders 664. To the other / blessing, we hold the reign / lore. We are failing in translating hyperreal something or other. Secret instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. I'm not 100% sure if I trust the board, truth be told. Anyway, yeah, that's what we got to do. We got to go down to Blackrock Processing because we need the prisms in order to make HRAs, which will... I don't know if that'll allow them to bring more people into the Bureau, possible, or if it'll help us to fix people already here. Ah, yes. More copyrighted music that I have deliberately blanked. I still like that we have that option. We still can't go in there. I don't know if we ever will be able to. Don't know if there's like a way in or anything. Don't see any. There's a lot of sticky notes up there. Yeah, okay. So we opened up that at least, so that's nice.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Huh. I don't remember that being there before. Okay, so that's a thing of... That's the jukebox. Apparently, when you play a song on it, the song sends you somewhere else. What do you think of our blank snacks? Aren't they just spiffy? So that's interesting. So that might be something we'll have to use later, or we may get used by it, or something like that.
It's ridiculous.
Alright.
Grasping at straws.
Why? If his is a...
Alright, what did we want? There was something I was saving up for. Was it this one? It might have been that one. Launch basic enemies, or more to launch damage. I could get more launch damage, because launch is really useful, and you have to use it for quite a lot of stuff. Shield strength. I don't use shield that much. And we got C's, which again I'll use occasionally, but I'm mostly into just killing enemies outright, so that's not a problem. Okay, so we've got to go back down to maintenance. I'm pretty sure that's what we were doing. Down to the maintenance sector. Okay. Uh-oh. What's with the rumbling?
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
Wait, where the
Can
hell
you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Maybe. Maybe. I get the feeling that he's probably someone else. Either A, he's responsible for all this, and we're going to have to kill him in the end, or B, he's going under a new name, and maybe he's the scientist we're seeing on all the stuff. I don't know. Where are we going? I don't actually know. Ah, Black Rock Processing. Was this door open before? Oh, hang on. Here we go. Nope, okay. Guess we're doing this. Oh, that worked. Ah, there's a key. See, that's why you want to up. How powerful that is. Because it means you can one-shot them. That's good. Ah, yeah, we gotta go up and around to get there. No, okay. Have we got equipped right now? Oh, we got a machine. Hello. Oh, that's not good. Where'd that come from? Ow! What the? Alright then. Where'd you come from? So their health just slowly goes down until they die, presumably, once they've been, like, taken over. Not looking too good. And down they go. Well, it's something, I guess. So I'm a bit stuffly. My nose has just suddenly decided, nah, don't want to do that anymore. We couldn't get into this area before. We didn't have the access for it. That was really... Maybe not that way. Pop. Maybe it is that way. I think I gotta pull the power thing out the wall. I sort of briefly saw that. Yep, that works. Or did that just turn off? Oh. That's the wrong button. Come on, get in there. I don't know if we need all of these in or not. I don't know, let's see. Anything around? Apparently not. That works. I'm very quiet in here. Where are we? Ah. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. 4 of 3 applies. Hey, hang on a second. I don't remember seeing this here before. I do remember that. And one of those probably leads to the ashtray maze, whatever it was called. Huh. Why is there just random? Okay. Well, I guess we need to use the Ocean View Motel to get to the quarry then. Makes sense. Hello?
I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Don't see anybody. Still does that, huh? Huh. Or it opens both. That's weird. Different rules all of a sudden. Hey, janitor! Is he still here? Is it the same janitor? Probably. All the places are interconnected. This is the nexus. Tighten that up. Oh. Interesting. Do we have to make them the same or something? Ah, gotta make them the same as this room. Okay. So the chair needs to be out, the radio on the side. That's good. Ah, okay, apparently that was it. I accidentally got it almost correct. So what's the ones on this side? There's the key. Well, the clocks say the same thing too. I wonder what all these symbols mean. See, that's just a triangle, but like this one, but it's empty and it's pointing up. And pop. Oh. And the bridge is in. Apparently so. The bridge is in now. That's the difference. Hey, Nova. Hello. Hello, hello. Go down here now. Shortcut. That explains that at least. I wonder if we're going to get an explanation of exactly how these mazes work. Because the last one was called the ashtray maze for some reason. I'm wondering if we've got to like find a certain object in the environment in order to be able to properly access these things. Maybe. Assuming, of course, this is...
We need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Atlas Chamber, Blackrock processing. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimension of the Atlas, see file ATL-03 for said dimension, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. Okay. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance camera, so you can't see it changing. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts, and that the Atlas itself is a blank of the blank itself. Okay. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Hello, Pero. The people who made Control making that new split screen game. Like on one side there's our world and on the other there's an alternate dimension. I don't know that one. Sounds interesting, but I don't know. I don't think I've heard of that one. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Got more multimedia. Oh, that'll be the tape I listened to earlier, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't have 5. Lame. According to Wikipedia, their current project is the single-player portion of Crossfire X. Don't know that. Showed off at their presentation in summer. I probably missed it. I don't watch everything. Don't have time for that. We have no map. That's great. That's a drop. I don't want to do that if I can help it. Oh, that door's locked though. Oh. Lame. We can't get across to there. Although maybe... What was the dash button? Nope, not that. Well, that works. Pop. I do sometimes forget you can do that. That sounds good. I'll deal with that later. God, it is garishly bright in here. Alright, what we got? Uh-oh, that's not good. Ow, 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 ow. What's going on? Hold still. Oh, yeah. Whew. Alright, let's secure this area. Or anything else happens. Not seeing him, but okay. Irish. Why does that name sound familiar? Alright. What was that? I got a mission or something. Research his nodes. Go to central research. I could pull that off. I've got my warp point now. I don't see anything else kicking around here either. You know what? I'm going to... Actually, no, I remember what I was saving up. I was saving up for more energy. Yeah, I can get that one later, perhaps. Alright, so central research. That's what I said. Central research. Here we go. Got to do his nodes, apparently. Oh, hello. Wrong button. More nodes. Okay. Yeah, I have sort of picked up that there's like some connection between this game and Alan Wake. As I said, the note I was reading at the start of this episode mentioned Night Springs, which I'm pretty sure was the name of the TV show from Alan Wake, although it has been some years since I've played that. Good game. Yeah, I really want them to do more with Alan Wake. I think that would be really good. God damn it. There you are. Running around here so long I forgot what the hell I came here for. Gotta get rid of those hiss nodes. Any more? More people left. Alan Wake and Control are set in the same world. The AWE expansion for Control ties them even more. I had heard that. But obviously I'm not looking into it in too much detail because I want to be able to enjoy it. I love it when I accidentally hit them from behind when pulling something forward. I don't know why, there's something oddly fun about that. Apparently there's more creatures kicking around somewhere, because the music and there they are. Hello! God damn it. Hold still, you bloody orb. No good, no good, no good, no good. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Okay, this could be a problem. Go do some killing for me, will you? There we go. Alright, son of a tit. Mother. Come on. There we go. So you is just a matter of good timing. Whew. These fights go on for way much longer than they need to. Fights should be shorter, snappier. They shouldn't be long, sluggy grinds. Anyway, Alan Wake was pretty good, but the ending was weird. Yeah, I think the ending was entirely sequel bait. If you played the DLC, or the 2 DLCs for Alan Wake, there's a bit more of an explanation for it in that. I would recommend the Alan Wake DLC, and if you play American Nightmare, that also helps to expand on the story a little bit. But yeah, Alan Wake, I think, was a game that was left vague on purpose. Nope, that's not good. Just feels like that kind of game, you know? Okay, I need to... Where the hell's the nearest warp point? There isn't any. Like, this whole giant-ass room, and there are no warp points in it. The only warp point is in a place you can't reach that's, like, right up there. And it's really sort of annoying. What's the blue stuff? You mean the little blue dots on the floor? That's just health. It's literally health recovery drops. When you kill an enemy, they drop them. Which again is like something I'm not sure. Like, you're in a fight, you're low on health, so the only way to recover health is to go where you've already killed enemies, where all the other enemies probably are. Yeah, it doesn't really work out when you stop and think about it too much. You got the PC version of Alan Wake, which had the DLCs by default. Yeah, that's true, it did. I do like... You know, Alan Wake was one of the games I actually bought a 360 for, because the original dev... Originally, the devs said that they didn't think the game would, quote, work on PC, because... because they said, it's an experience we can only imagine being seen on a television. I think that words were something like that. It needs to be seen on a television. It wouldn't work on a monitor. Now, despite the fact that televisions and monitors are more or less exactly the same thing these days, doesn't really mean much apparently. But that's what they said, and it was actually one of the reasons I got a 360. There's a few other 360 games I really wanted to play, but most of them have all come to PC now. Like the Final Fantasy 13 series is on PC. Alan Wake is on PC. It's like all these games ended up on PC. There's only a couple that didn't. Which, you know, I guess that's just one of those things. But still, kind of annoying. Anywho. But yes, I did like Alan Wake. He's very good fun. Ooh, hello. Pop. Alright, what we got?
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Interesting. I do wonder if that's going to play into Jesse's backstory in some way. Seems
During
likely.
an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in the
Maybe it needs to publish an in-universe book made by Alan Wake in real life. Yeah, they could get Stephen King to write it. Well, ghost write it. Seeing as, you know, Alan Wake is heavily inspired by Stephen King. You were going to say that that would be just a Stephen King novel. Yeah, I've read a lot of Stephen King's books, actually. I'm a big fan of his work. So, probably why I like Alan Wake.
See, you're still you.
Oh, hello. Oh, yes, I remember you from before.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Yes, I remember him. He was over in the main section of maintenance. Ooh, the astral plane pictures. Did I ever see Castle Rock? I know that is a place in Stephen King mythology. Although when you say it like that, it makes it sound like it was a TV series or something. I don't remember that. if that was indeed a thing.
It's so hot. You're fine. We'll push through this. The hiss of the wind is doing it.
Stephen King would make sure his name was on the front page. Maybe. I mean, if they worked out a decent deal, I mean, what they would probably do is they'd have Alan Wake's name on the front, and like the dedication would be to Stephen King. So to sort of give him a shout out in that sense, that could probably be a very smart way to do it, actually. Have you noticed the tension rising between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this head-run research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon for the next Bureau heads meeting. There was a Castle Rock TV series, yeah, it's not based on any particular Stephen King story or stories, but it captures his style better than any adaptation I've seen. It's only 2 seasons so far. Each season has a standalone story set in the eponymous town, Stephen King's stories. I want to say there's reference to Stephen King in Alan Wake. Literally, the first line of Alan Wake is Stephen King once wrote. Literally, that is literally Stephen King is the first words that that game says. So yeah, there's an awful lot of Stephen King. There's elements of I think of Twin Peaks in there as well in Alan Wake, because it's a small town in the middle of a forest and all that stuff. But yeah, it's good fun. I mean, I like a lot of Remedy stuff. I can't say I've liked everything they've ever done, but I like Max Payne. And I liked Alan Wake, or at least I liked the first 2 Max Paynes. I didn't like the third one very much. But I'm not sure if that was even made by Remedy. Didn't they sell it or something like that? I can't remember. But yeah, third one was not really an Alan Wake thing. So there you go. Quantum Break. Quantum Break I haven't played. You know what? I own Quantum Break. I picked it up last year sometime in a bundle or a sale or something like that. I keep meaning to get around to it, but I haven't yet. It's on my list. It's on my to play list. I'll do that eventually, I'm sure. But for now, no, I haven't been able to do that yet. I promise it is on my list. Just one of the many, many games I have yet to be able to get around to. I think he's dead.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Play it on stream, set a dedicated time because I really want to see what it's about. Well, if you make sure to follow me here on Twitch so you get notifications about it. I always stream at the same time of day anyway. So yeah, it's relatively easy to know when I'm going to stream and what I'm going to stream. I try to make it as transparent as I can. I kind of wish, it's something I've often thought Twitch should do, is to have an in Twitch schedule thing, so you can people can see when you're going to be streaming what game. I know that not everybody goes on a schedule, or people necessarily know when they're going to stream. But if you're like me and you do streaming regularly, I feel like a schedule planner of some kind would be useful. Something that is available for people to see. And so look, because you can search on Twitch for certain people who are playing a certain game. Well, what if you could not only search for people who are currently playing a game, what if you could use people who put games in their schedule to see who's going to be playing that game in the future? And so if you've got a free time, say if you've got Friday off, and on that Friday there's a game you're sort of interested in at the moment, look who's playing that game on Friday. Oh, look, they're playing it. Okay, I'll remember to come back in here on Friday and watch them stream. That's sort of how I think Twitch could integrate a schedule thing into their system. I don't know if it would really work like that. That's just my idea for it. Oh, we're about to have a boss fight, aren't we? This is going to be a boss fight. I can feel it. Swan? Oh. Item is made of fiberglass, painted to resemble a swan. Foot petals allow the item to be propelled forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of blank, possible connected to an object of power £5? Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Blank, located on Lake Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after rejecting numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter, and containment specialists accompanied it, set to recite Formula C.9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. The object's description is very much like SCP. Yeah, basically that's what this is. It's the Federal Bureau of Control, which is basically the SCP Foundation. You've got AWEs, as opposed to there's AWEs and then there's OOPs, because OOP is object of power. An object of power is something that a person with what was the term? Psychokinetic abilities can connect to, whereas an AWE is an altered world event where something weird happens. So there is a slight distinction. But yeah, the whole point of this is it's like inspired by the SCP Foundation stuff. Obviously, they couldn't use that because it's Creative Commons. I mean, technically they could use it, but then they couldn't really make any money out of it.
When I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Yes. Apparently she can. I can't remember her name.
Shit! They're shattered. Not a single prism left. What the fuck?
Oh, that's not good. I can't see you sneaking around here. You think I am blind? That didn't work. I'll try that again. The events of Alan Wake are canonically described as an AWE. That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Some Russian guy would have taken all their money. Well, no, because that doesn't work. That only works in Asia. He's only been granted the rights to control it in Asia, which is still a completely douchey thing for them to have done. They don't legally... Oh, that wasn't there before.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. Oh, she was so alluring. I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring. Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No, because it didn't happen. Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
You'd think they'd be a little less casual about something like that, but okay. Alright, let's see if we can do this properly.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster. You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Alright, let's see if we can do this properly this time.
Shit! They're shattered. Not a single. What the fuck?
And you see, now that works.
Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
I guess we're going this way.
There are areas in the oldest house where under the right...
Collectibles? Ooh, research and records, hang on. Hiss distorted. Hiss distorted is agents able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Right, so me wandering up to the thing and trying to melee it was a really stupid idea. Curiously, the Hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The Hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use Hiss resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular Hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alterations, which prompts the question, are corrupted simply animated corpses? Possible? I shikat.
There are areas in the oldest house where under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
Of course it's 665, because that's a bleeding Max Payne reference. Wait, more multimedia? Oh no, that was the tape I listened to a moment ago, wasn't it? Yeah, extortion, debrief. Okay.
Frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional.
Ooh, clearance level 5.
Comes from a threshold, quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as
Black Rock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of blank density that nullifies all resonances within a range of blank to blank hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate Black Rock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks. Feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreak, attack, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using Black Rock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. Has it now?
our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check.
Anything else? Anything? Oh. Pop. Now there was, now that I've got level 5 clearance. What about this door? Nice. I should also be able to open up this door too. There we go. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Huh, interesting.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be.
What?
I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels safe. Just the right kind of insane.
Maybe you're the one who's insane. Where am I right now? Oh, apparently I'm in energy groups. Wait, am I? Oh, I am. I remember this place. In fact, I remember seeing these walkways up here and thinking, oh, what the hell are those? Oh, well, good to know, I guess. That's Black Rock Quarry. What's over here then? Ah, hello. Ah, I finally opened up that door. Lovely. Well, let's make a save while I'm here. We did get... what was it? Mission showed up. Parapsychology and protect some people. Oh, doesn't that just sound fun? Well, I guess I can do that. Where the hell is parapsychology? There, apparently. I found it's often worth doing these little side missions because you do get decent bonuses that allow you to get some upgrades, and you need upgrades. This game is quite grindy, I will say that. Like, I don't know if that's in a good way or a bad way, but there we go. Anyway, it's just about to hit 4 o'clock, so we'll take a break before we get into anything too big. And, yeah, so we'll head to the Black Rock and we'll see what's what. And, yeah, we'll just keep following the trail. Because I don't know specifically, like, how long this game is. I mean, I've been playing it for about, what, 10 hours now? I forget how many episodes I've done. But something like that. But I imagine we probably got at least another 10 left. And of course that doesn't necessarily speak for any of the DLC or anything like that. So yeah, anyway, back in a minute guys. And we are back. Okay then, let's get going. So somewhere around here, there's a big fight. And I'm going to protect some people or something. Presumably these guys. Oh no. Oh, no, that's one. Hello. Fight on my side, will you? Hello. Come on. Can't take out these kind of shame. Where's that spear? Hello. There you are. Come back here. Orb, you cannot run from me. Apparently you can. Oh. Did it explode? Apparently it did. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Woo! Okay. Oh, apparently I missed a thing there. Did I do it? Or did I fail? Well, they're all gone. Problem is, some of those exploding guys showed up and they just kamikazed into the people, which was a bit unfortunate. I don't know if I succeeded in that. I probably didn't, based on the fact I didn't see any, like, succeeding things pop up, so that was probably a complete fucking bust. Joy! Good that this game doesn't have, like, proper ammo or something. What's this? I must have missed it last time. I didn't send this to research for analysis, re my precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and I must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities. As such, I offer my service to the Bureau's research team. We must utilize my power for the greater good. Okay, I wonder if he was right about that. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. I think it was that one. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that's the right one. Oh good, the door remained open. But that door did... Why did that door not stay open? Okay. Oh no, there it goes. Oh, was that loading? Was it loading the room? Is that why the door was locked? Yeah, probably just loading. Actually, that does remind me. I should probably, yeah, tweak the weapon mods a bit. Because, would you believe, we've probably got a lot. Ooh. Oh, that's right, I had Pierce. I don't really want to use that. Okay, not unless I have to anyway. Alright, what have we got? Launch energy cost. Oh no, that's C's speed. $21.16. What have we got? Launch energy cost minus 13. We've got 12 and we got 9. Get rid of both of them. Keep things nice and simple. Alright. You gotta do a bit of inventory management every once in a while. Wait, what is this? Oh! Ah, how about that? So yeah, obviously that's like a shortcut out. Hello. What was the... I don't remember what the shield button was. There it is. Gotcha. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of Blank's excess energy output while acting as humane way to house him. Is that the brother? Is that this character's brother? It's gonna be the brother, isn't it? He's in here. Either that or that's like a red herring and they're specifically setting it up like, oh, there's someone mysterious in here. But it's not. Coolant pumps keep the container and its blank from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters where it is rendered into a blank through use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and entirely visible to the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Blank's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC's O2 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent translocated effects from its occupant. Yeah, he's the one in there, isn't he? Because why would it be a power plant with a person in it if that person wasn't some reason important? Mm-hmm. Hello. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator Blank met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at a speed that may suffocate users by overly distributing the air. Okay. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world, with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communications with public bodies. Electric fans operate at some speeds and may suffocate users. Yeah, if you're gonna make something up, make it believable.
Elevator's broken.
Oh, is it?
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Wow, it's a good job gravity still works. Hi-ho. Oh. Old-fashioned way, huh? Yeah, so look, that door's made actually of black rock stuff. That's interesting. Ah, crap, really? I thought I heard a squelching noise earlier. But it was my imagination. At the very least, I didn't think it was anything necessarily dangerous. Hear something. I don't see it, but I hear it. Hey. Works for me. I'm really denting that metal. Right, is there anything else? I think we're into a fight when we get down there. If based only... Yep, there it goes. Hello. And come on. Woo! Hello. Need something. Where are you? Woo! Hello. Moves awfully fast. was expecting a bigger fight. Bonk. Very good. Whoops. Who's doing that? Ah, is the elevator going to be working now? Very probably, actually. Okay, as much as it probably shouldn't be doing, let's head into Black Rock. Oh, hello. Nice. Alright, do what you need to do, pal. Is that a twofer? I'd rather think it was. Oh, 3 in 1. Proof of that. I do love that. It's just they just run right into it and there's a poof. Yep, gone. I guess there were a lot of people mining Black Rock. Hey, how about that? Yep, we ain't in Kansas anymore. Okay. I wonder what's down here. It's gonna take me a long time to climb back up this. Hidden location. Oh no, is that the mold? Oh, I can't do anything if that's mold. Ooh, what? Someone's shooting at me. No, 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 not fair, not fair. God damn it, I couldn't do anything, there was mold down there. Why was there a hidden location? What the fudge was that all about? God damn it. Oh, for crying out loud, I've already done this. We gotta do it again. Okay. So I guess I can't go that way because of the mold. Because I don't know how to get rid of it yet. And it's, like, dangerous and whatnot. So, okay, well, I guess we can go in that way. So let's try a different way. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research once. This black rock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of damn things. Dimensions for these slabs of black rock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these 5 breaks better be worth a fucking treat. Go ahead and double the last order. Whoa. What was that? Oh, it's one of those things. Ah, that's a problem. I don't think I can kill them yet. I don't even know if it's possible to.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
Well, yeah, there's only one way to put it. Hey, look, we're in the Skyrim perk selection screen. Yeah, here I might have missed. I don't want to drop down if I can help it, but. Didn't think so. Well, whatever the hell's down there, I'll have to wait, I guess. This place is wild. It's like something out of 2001. Aha. Had a feeling that door would be locked. It was too obvious a route, so it had to be locked. I know how video games work. Activate the explosives? Because that doesn't sound like a good thing. God damn it. Damn it, there's an orb around here somewhere. Move. Shoot. Uh-oh, that's not good. Shit. Get moving. Come on, you. I'll do that to you now. You do not have time for this. Gotcha. Whew. During my weekly safety inspections at the quarry threshold, I discovered an entire crew in a state of blank. The whole team was blank, aligned and staring in a uniform direction. The city in the distance. City? Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained blank for more than blank minutes until I had to resort to literally blank. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in the threshold area is to either shorten the lengths of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluation on a weekly basis, or preferably both. Maybe we should order another expedition to the city. City? That worked. Where's this city then? I haven't seen any city. I think I can barely see anything with all these lights around. Apparently you can just make the lights flicker, you can't actually turn them off. Which is weird. I was lucky.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Ah. See? That's not good. Looks like two of them have decided to move in down there. Stand corrected. Looks like two of them decided to lock in on me. Fortunately, it doesn't look like they can. Orbio personnel are reminded kindly not to smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it is still part of the Bureau, and therefore no smoking rule does apply. No one needs to consider it towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting the harm of secondhand smoke. Thank you. It is also prudent to avoid risking any gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. I love the tone of these memos. Yeah, I mean, they're very, like, to the point, which I think makes a lot of sense. No, what oh, whoa, where the fudge did you two come from? The hell? Well, that's unfair. You can't just spawn them on top of me. Can they, like, teleport themselves or something? Is that what happened? Excuse me. Damn it. Come on, you can get up there. Nope. Not letting me gonna do it, are you? Does look like there's something to the north, but I don't know what. I can't get up there because I don't have the requisite ability yet. I know you do eventually get the ability to, like, fly or whatever it is. Are they all gone from that point? Yes, they have. Okay. With that being the case, I'm just gonna run for it. Is he gonna come into here? Alright, one thing I definitely wanted to get this. Nice. More energy, yes please. The elevator working there? I think that is a yes. Whew. Actually, why am I taking the elevator up? I should probably just go back down and use the warp, but whatever. It wasn't too far away from another warp point, so sod it. I gotta think more fourth dimensionally on this. Or is it fifth dimension? I suppose it depends on whether or not you classify time as a dimension, which it technically is. But then time and space are technically the same things, and it gets very confusing. That was very rude. Still dead. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right, so we've got to go to... Didn't I get a... I don't know how much longer I'd have left on that. 11 minutes. Go to the Ritual Division. What the hell is that? Ritual Division. Ritual Division. There, apparently. Now, that one was easy. 3 strong enemies, one after another. That's a snap. Alright, let's see if we got anything else more for this. Upgrade Pierce. Why can we only upgrade the ones I'm not using? Dude. Let me test something real quick. Let me test a theory real quick. I want to see something. Because I've had a thought that the upgrades I can seemingly get might be dependent on where... No, that's still just Pierce. I was wondering if maybe like where you access them changes them. It's just like it's saying I could upgrade Pierce, but if I look at the thing, right, you got the different weapon things. Grip and Pierce are the only ones who seem to have had upgrades. I haven't had any upgrades for Spin and Shatter, even though they're the ones I'm using right now. which is really irritating because I'd like a couple of more weapon mods on those ones. Very annoying. But that's fine. I don't know if they unlock at certain points. Board countermeasures. Kill enemies with a service weapon in Pierce mode. I could do that, I guess. Charge mode. I don't think I've got charge mode yet. Using charge, kill his snipers. Oh, snipers, that I can do. And that I can do if I just temporarily switch over to Pierce. So we'll get rid of Shatter and we'll switch to Pierce for a bit. What have we got? Damage while aiming. Exclusive to Pierce, 33%. Damage while aiming. That could be useful, actually. We'll do that. Alright. Enemies do usually spawn this. Oh, that's a level 2. I can get that. What we got? Dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on a big track like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the earth trains look like monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. I mean, you know, could be. I love that. That's actually really funny. Come on. Gotcha. Sweet. Well, if I'm going to be using it for a bit, I suppose I should upgrade Pierce. I can. Energy gained from headshots. Oh, you can gain energy from headshots. That's quite useful, actually. Damage boost. Yeah, let's just do a regular damage boost. Zoom. Okay. Right, okay, so yeah, let's actually go back to where I'm supposed to be going. Central Executive.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us.
Hello.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it.
Okay.
She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Interesting.
All sectors.
Executive is in the process of being
Okay, so we got a few new things. Something in the loadout? Ah, we got a new thing. Ah, just more health. Well, more health is good. But, yeah. Okay. Collectibles, hotline stuff. What do you got for me? Certain resources loot can be constructed, crafted into mod forms. We advocate to facilitate this at control points menus. It will only be available executive for the director. Yeah. Kind of already knew that.
Faden, did you find a prism?
Scripted organism vary so wildly. What's the connection? Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
Ooh, old growth.
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives. So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging. Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I've got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. With him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the Hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the Hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if Hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the Hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
No, everyone's mad here.
How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
Oh, I'm sure. Research was sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the ones repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Interesting. Where's that? I thought I saw a... Is that it? Nope, that's not it, apparently. There is no audio record around here, is there? Shame. Hey, now, sir.
You'll get lost.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month. She wants...
Alright. So, more energy or more launch damage. See, that is very tempting. We'll get that. And because it's only 1 point, we may as well get that. A little bit more time for seizing. I don't do it that often, but it's nice to have. Nice to have. More in here, no mods. I don't have an entropic echo. Interesting.
He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
Alright, so we had 2 quests, didn't we? We had... Yeah, that's that. We got My Brother's Keeper and Old Growth. I really want to have a look at this fungus stuff. Central Research. Central Research, luck and probability. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay, well, it's just gone 5, so we'll take another quick break for a few minutes. And we'll see if we can find this missing doctor when I get back. See you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Okay, I think I know where I was going to go. I was thinking about it between bits, and there was a door in here that was level 5. Couldn't unlock it before. This is my guess. Then again, I could easily be wrong. No. That's weird. What's with all the lights? Lucky item manifest. Bronze koi fish. Attracts abundance and wealth. Feng Shui. Wait, what? Oh, Feng Shui. Horseshoe Island wards off evil. Orientation important. Heals up, allows luck to be kept in. Heals down, luck flows outwards. Maneki Nikko, Japan. Beckoning cat used in shops. Paw held up to beckon customers, creating luck for the business owner. 4-leaf clover island. Shamrock, rare plant variation connected to druidic healing rituals. I'll be honest with you. I know that 4-leaf clovers are very lucky. They're not that rare. I have found a number of them across my life. They're not that rare. Because you can also get 5, 6, 7-leaf clovers. You can get a lot. Okay, elephant, China, protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui. Light bulb, various. Documented gambling results indicate luck is produced when all lights in the room are turned on. Note, effects of item to be tested. Consider investigating the orientation of the horseshoe. Also, consider positioning of feng shui objects. Proximity of luck items may influence readings. So turning on all the lights. Question mark, down, up, yes. Huh. Uh-oh. Right, so do I need to do the right sort of things? Need to set you waving. Yeah, you wave. You're the right way up. We've turned on all the lights, haven't we? Fish. I don't see any fish. Can't like move the thing around or anything like that. We just look at it. 7, lucky 7, presumably. You're unlucky because you got to the phone just as they stopped calling. I get it. Very funny. So I don't see anything about a fish. Elephant question mark, cat question mark, horseshoe question mark. Right. So in other words, hang on a second. Does it come up with the same number? If everything's right. So we've got to determine how the luck works based on how everything is. Lights is yes. 4-leaf clover. I picked up the clover earlier. I don't know if I've still got it actually. Hang on. I can work this out. Ah. Hold up. Clover. Must have got automatically put back. Fish needs to be close. At least I found it. Alright, so the fish needs to be less than 2 feet. I've got the clover on me now, so give it a spin. 5. Oh, I need to put the clover down there. Right, okay. Now we spin. 6. 7! Hey! I got just a bunch of free shit. Yay! I'm exceedingly lucky. That's wonderful. I love that. And I got a couple of ability points too. Those are actually like really good. So there you go. A little puzzle solved. So I needed to come to Central Research. Maybe not that lucky. Oh, hello. Bonk. 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 Good? Yay! We're good. Okay, that happened. Alright, so locate Underhill's lab below Central Research. Below Central Research. Oops, wrong button. So this area is Central Research, and we're going to go below it. Wasn't there... this area. Remember this door being open before. Auditory experience 84C. Poets of the Falls. Poets of the Fall, indeed. My dark disquiet. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but Remedy have a thing for Poets of the Fall. They did the songs in Alan Wake. Because in that there was the band The Old Gods of Asgard, and they did a couple of songs, but of course in reality they were actually sung by Poets of the Fall. And I think... didn't Poets of the Fall... did they do the songs in Max Payne as well? I might be misremembering that. Okay, answer question within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? Did you, at any point you feel a strong emotion? If so, what was the emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Please choose from the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, night and day, apple and orange, burn out or fade away. Is it a late goodbye, I wonder? I should probably stop listening to that. Is this like that stupid advert? All he needs is like a desk next to him with a wine glass to get pushed back. That is a very old reference. I don't know if anybody will specifically get that. Night, the world is mine. And these must be the lyrics. I don't specifically know that song, so Poets of the Fall isn't really a band I follow. So, I check this, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Yarp. Okay then. So the only place below this is that drop. But if I go down there, aren't I just gonna die? Don't know. Let's find out. I could have done this ages ago. Or maybe not. Maybe these things like weren't here before. Ah, hello. Oh. Ah. Well, this is looking good. Oh, is this a toilet? This was a toilet. Not so much anymore. Looks like under the sea stuff. Like we're underwater just without the water. No, I think you're fine.
Careful in there, man. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Noted. There's a toilet in here, it's gone now. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 reference.
I hate guard duty down here. This place is fucking weird. This is nothing. The clocks? No, that's weird.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
Shut up. I think that's the new director.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Okay.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend. But to answer your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication. That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension, and the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
So the mold is coming in from where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
I think it comes with the territory.
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I have only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite. Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss. I need to get going.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
Yes. Alright. So you want to know how my mold research is going on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms, similar appearance to blank, construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these blank are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mould 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It's truly an ingenious little thing. Full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Blank contains some glaring omissions that I feel must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the blank creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into blank. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Fair enough. Come on. Hello, Raya. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be good, very good on a project together. Could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything beside the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. Always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper.
This work won't finish itself.
So we gotta go.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Uh-oh. Probably not a good idea to find out. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for a lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. The interview disguised as casual conversation, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. The event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported a wait of blank seconds before the rain stopped. Vagrant received the next day. After blank, he was found to possess no blank and was released. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, although this has not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas failed to elicit a response from the item. So he could just be a crackpot.
Those people?
They were. Not so much anymore. Ouch. Balls. Oh man, what the hell is it going to kick me off? It was ages since I hit a checkpoint. Oh, I know exactly where it's going to drop me off. Oh, that's going to take so long to get back there. Oh. Yep, that's exactly where I knew it was going to be. Fuck. They need a better checkpoint system in this game. The fact that you can go for half an hour without one and just be like, oh well, whoops, you know, spawned in a whole bunch of enemies and I guess you didn't get to it in time. Oh well, good luck. I'm sending you all the way back and now you gotta fight more enemies on your way. Good luck with that too. God. Fucking hell, I don't want to fight you guys. Yeah, we've got that there. Where does that go? So earlier I was thinking, oh, I need to plug that in somewhere, but I couldn't work out. Oh, wait, there. Ah, does that kick off the elevator? Yes, it does. Okay, well, that's good. Something at least.
Careful in there, man. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill. Even if you did, I still wouldn't.
see anyone else. Oh, never mind. Actually. Okay. That was needlessly more complicated than it needed to be. Screw it, I guess. Whoa, okay. Don't touch that shit.
Looks like a good one.
Bremen basket. Item to be stored in a black rock paneled cell. Keep away from lab animals but not in use. Simple wicker basket with cloth lining, no food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect. Solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data, as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in blank. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species for medical staff on standby. Different. That's fine, they're easy to kill. Okay. Works for me. Man, trying to navigate this place is really hard. Okay.
Found one.
2 down, 3 to go. Interesting. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, good. Right. Okay. What do we got? 3 points for that. 3 points for that. 3 points for that. Yeah, 2 points for that. 3 for that. 2 for that. We'll keep those for later. Board countermeasures. Oh yes, that's right. I did that one, didn't I? Okay, that's good, because that means if I die, that's where I restart. Really wish this place had a better map.
This must be one of the samples.
Yeah, the one near fresh corpses, apparently. Good enough. So we need to go back. Too far. Head back. Let's see if we can find anything we missed. Like down here.
One of Underhill's samples.
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't dash and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
Here we go again.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
That one was a little darker than the last one I watched. Although they always did have this very strange undertone to them. Shit on it. Took off. Alright. Why am I going all the way back? Well, partially to collect up little bits of health that I can. But also if I get all the way back to the... thingamabobby. And I can... oh, there we go, that's good enough. These things recharge your health, actually. Minimal UI design in this game just throws me off. It fits the game's aesthetic, but it's so minimalist that it constantly feels like it's unfinished beta version. The assets. There are a few things in this where I would say, well, that was clearly thrown in at the last minute. I talked about it in a previous part about the map and how completely terrible the map is, which is like, it almost feels like an afterthought that they threw the map in. Just something they did like late in development just to stop people from getting too lost. But I don't think the game was ever meant to have a map. Gotcha.
This looks like a good one. That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Do let's. Not being terrible is likely intentional since they clearly want you to get lost. With the building constantly changing, giving terrible map quickly becomes unreliable.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
You would be right on that assumption.
I found L5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know, except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers, just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores. Now leave me to it.
Okay. So that will presumably allow me to enter areas of the mold
I need to
in
get going.
other parts of the
Try
Bureau
not to transport
as
any
well.
spores outside the infected areas.
I hate guard duty down here. This place is fucking weird.
This is nothing. Clocks? No, that's weird. What's weird about a bunch of clocks? Shut up. I think that's the new director.
Okay, well then. So, we will... Ooh, lovely. We can do that. That'll be the Threshold Kids video, won't it? Yeah. Okay, so we can switch over to this one now, because we just need to wait. Should be yes, here we go. All right. So we got to go to, where do we have to go to? We need to go to a place that's near an elevator, a main elevator. Central Executive is usually the best place, truth be told. I don't actually have a lot of time left in today, but whatever. We'll see what we can work out.
Pope wants us to compile.
No his followed you in, right?
Okay. Oh.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable, something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions. Sector Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
Interesting. Alright, whoa, that's a lot of redacted sections. Okay. Let's see what we can find. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant power utilitarians abilities. Secondly, objects of power. Translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the blank's affiliation with the object of power. Note, every individual is allowed into the astral plane, which indicates the blank evaluates who... Sorry, not every individual even evaluates who can and cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more naturally blank than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder that they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have blank altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. Probably hundreds considering the size of the word. Yes. Yes, it is. We'll deal with them in a minute. It's a lot of the exploding types. That's not good. Oh, hello. Pop. Entropic echo. Oh, bugger you. I don't have time for that. I really don't, actually. Okay. Right, so they are the exploding ones, but they're flying variants of the exploding ones. Joy of joys! Like they weren't annoying before. What in the... Oh, balls. I was trying to be clever. It didn't work. I know, you're shocked. Okay. Where are you actually going to drop me off? I'm lucky it'll be at the lift. Yeah, okay. That's fine, I guess. Went much better the second time. I've never understood why that's the case. always just seems to work like that. Very strange thing. Right. Ooh, shelter. Let's get to the next. You know more about what to expect. Maybe. I also think the fights are shorter if you die. I think it's like they reset a few enemies, but they don't reset all of them. And I think it is also a case of sometimes I just get very unlucky when it comes to like explosives and stuff. Because like in that one, I lost a lot of health because something nearby to me exploded for some reason. And I couldn't get the health back. Haha! I do enjoy doing that. That'll be good. Alright. Cleansing time. Alright. Astral constructs. New weapons for. Ooh. Spin upgrade, charge upgrade, shatter upgrade. Excellent. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Good, so we have all those. Unfortunately, we need more remote thoughts and tropic echoes in order to get all of those. But that's good. It's nice that we've actually got them now. Okay, so we have arrived at a new area, the containment sector, and I guess it's just a case of we'll see where this goes because we are out of time for today. But that's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. It's all absolutely wonderful. So, yeah, game is going well. I still say there's far more combat than this game really needs. As I said, going in, I expected it to be a horror game. Turns out it's actually an action game with vague aspirations of horror. Yeah, it's definitely more of an action game. And I don't know, I feel like that's almost against it. I feel like it should have been a lot more subtle instead of bang, bang, boom, boom, let's blow everything up. But then, I suppose Max Payne was very much like that, and even Alan Wake was like that from time to time, so, yeah, it is what it is. But I am still having fun, despite the fact that it's not what I would have done with a game like this. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.